What's going on, y'all? The Brandon Brownson here with another episode of TBB Unscripted. What is this, episode 12? 12 sounds like a good number. Let's say it's 12. A little update on how the channel is going to start things off, as always. We are now at 1,350,000 views with over 4,500 subscribers. You guys, you never fail to amaze me. This is awesome. I owe this all to you. I had a little bit of a challenge. On July 31st, I am going to be going to VidCon. I think that it's doable that we can get to 5,000 subscribers by then. So, here's the challenge. If you guys can get me to 5,000 subscribers by July 31st, then I will do a randomly selected challenge. Any challenge, so long as I'm not breaking the law, I will do. The next bit of news is a little bit of a downer, but a lot of people have been asking me about it, so I'm gonna talk about it. My Pokemon Crystal Let's Play over on my Let's Play channel, which, by the way, if you haven't checked it out, check out my Let's Play channel. There's a link down there in the crotch bar. I beat Quap, and the video of me beating Quap is on my Let's Play channel. Anyways, a lot of people are asking me when the next episode of Pokemon Crystal is coming out, and for some reason, my Game Boy emulator isn't working properly. It won't register any of the controls. I'll press up, I won't move. I'll press down, I won't move. I'll press pause, it won't pause. It won't do anything. So, until I can figure out how to fix this, my Pokemon Crystal Let's Play is on an indefinite hiatus. I apologize, I know that was my most popular Let's Play, but nothing I can really do about it. Going back to some more exciting news before we go to the question and answer segment. For those of you who don't know, I am working on my third and fourth EP at the same time. I'm going to be releasing a double EP of nothing but video game remixes, and we are officially halfway done with that. I have enough material for at least one of the two EPs done. Well, for the most part done. I need to go back and do a little bit of tweaking on a couple of them, but for the most part, we have half of this thing done. I've been working on this thing I've been working officially on it for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months, but a lot of these tracks have been a year and a half in the making. I started a lot of remixes and then just never got around to finishing them, and now I'm getting around to finishing them, and we're halfway done. So, I'm really excited. I hope that you guys are excited. Once we get a little closer to the release date, once I figure out when the release date is going to be, I'm going to be releasing a bunch of music to kind of advertise that, to get you guys excited about the release date. So, yeah, that's a thing. And I'm excited, and I hope that you guys are excited. Now let's answer some questions. First, we're doing YouTube questions. That's right, I'm answering more than just YouTube questions in this video. And the first two YouTube questions come from Big Bad Murphy. The first thing he asks is, will you do a Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Let's Play? Murphy, I would love to do that. That's been a game I've wanted to Let's Play for a really long time. The issue is, if I am going to Let's Play that game, I'm going to have to make sure that I have a Nintendo 64 USB controller, which I do not currently have. The USB control I have right now is a PlayStation 2 style controller, and I discovered with my Banjo-Kazooie Let's Play that it is really hard to play Nintendo 64 games on a not Nintendo 64 controller. So to answer your question, I will definitely be doing a Ocarina of Time Let's Play sometime in the future. I just need to get a USB N64 controller first. His second question is, what pisses you off more, PETA or the Westboro Baptist Church? That's a no-brainer, the Westboro Baptist Church. PETA's big thing is that they don't want people eating animals or wearing fur or anything like that, which I don't like the way they go about spreading their message, but I can at least respect it. I have vegetarian friends, and I respect their beliefs. But with the Westboro Baptist Church, they're just fucking assholes. That's all I'm going to say about that, because I don't like talking about them because that's exactly what they want. They want you to talk about them. And I'm not going to give them the pleasure of that. So, yeah. Next question comes from YOLO Jess USA. What is your favorite thing to do when you are not making videos? As of late, I've been doing a lot of writing. I've had ideas for various comic books in my head since I was a little kid, and I wrote a lot of those down from when I was a little kid all the way up to a year ago, and I found a few notebooks where I had a bunch of shit scribbled down, so I'm kind of taking that and fleshing out a comic book world with a few different potential comic book runs. I'm probably not going to do anything with it because I can't draw for shit, but a lot of what I've been doing is just writing about that kind of stuff for fun, fleshing out the worlds, fleshing out the characters. Other than that, it should go without saying that I'm a huge gamer, but as of late, whenever I game, I'm Let's Playing, so I don't know if that counts. And obviously, making music is something that I like to do a lot. Hanging out with friends, you know, me and my buddies will go out to get a bite to eat every once in a while. Nothing that exciting, just typical stuff. Strawberry Gash 23 asks, what is the capital of Poland? I meant to look this up before we started this. Fuck, isn't it Warsaw? Warsaw, Poland? That sounds right. If not, sorry for party rocking. Zoborn asks, Zoborn, I believe I'm finally pronouncing it right. Zoborn asks, what is your dream job? Honestly, doing what I'm doing right now. I'd like to be able to become a professional YouTuber. I want to be able to entertain people for a living. I'd like to be able to do music. I'd like to be able to do comedy. I'd like to be able to make short films for a living. And a lot of that I can do through YouTube. So what you're seeing now is kind of what I want to do for a living, just on a bigger scale. Axel Gear asks, since you said in a previous episode that heavy metal is your comfort zone, did you ever get around to playing Brutal Legend? Axel, yes I did, and oh my god, I love that game. Unfortunately, I was only able to rent it for a week. I went to check it back out a couple weeks later, and someone had bought the copy from the video store. So, I didn't get to play that game as much as I'd like, and I can't really find a copy of it that isn't all scratched up, but I loved that game. The music selection was great. I thought that the world that they made, based entirely around heavy metal and glam rock and all of that, I thought that was fucking brilliant. The gameplay was really smooth. I was expecting with a concept like that, they were gonna ignore the gameplay aspect, but it played really well. It was, in a lot of senses, I'm not gonna say the perfect video game, because I believe that there is no such thing as a perfect video game, but it was close. It was everything I look for in a video game. Lily Valentine asks, do you like Full Metal Alchemist? I got to watch a couple episodes of Full Metal Alchemist, and what I saw I really liked. I actually have the entire series of FMA on my external hard drive. I just haven't gotten around to watching it yet. I'm terrible when it comes to watching TV shows and cartoons like that. Like, for example, I have up to season 5 of Dexter on my external hard drive. For the past year and a half, I've been on season 1. So, it takes me a really long time to watch TV shows and cartoons and stuff like that, but the Full Metal Alchemist is definitely a cartoon anime that I would like to watch more. Next couple questions are from Twitter. That's right, Twitter. If you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. There's a link down there in the crotch bar. Anyways, the first question from Twitter comes from Hurig94. Hey Hurig. And she asks, what got you to start making YouTube videos? I'm not sure if I've actually told this story. I think I've told this story on YouTube before, but just to be safe, I'll tell it again. I was a sophomore in high school, and I had a friend in my ceramics class who, on the internet, went by Dude Man Pro. And Dude Man Pro, at the time, made GIF collection videos, GIF, whatever, GIF collection videos on the internet, and I thought that they were really funny. So as a result of that, I decided, hey, I'm gonna start making GIF videos because it looks like a lot of fun. So that resulted in episode 1 and episode 2 of What the Hell, which is my GIF compilation series on YouTube, which I've been doing since I started 5 years ago. So that's how I got started doing that. As far as actually appearing in my videos and all of that stuff, that got started, I really started making videos like I am now by ranting about professional wrestling, just because I wasn't happy with the state of the industry at the time, and I bitched about it online. So that's how I got started making videos like I am right now. Morgana Morphin asks, how big is yo dick? Well, why don't you come over here and find out, Miss Morgana? Morgana Morphin also asks, Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll Center up at Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. Finally, we have a Facebook question. If you guys haven't joined the Chameleon Couch Productions fan group, go down there, link in the crotch bar, go join it, it's a lot of fun. I'm really liking the fact that they're starting to become a community that's building in there, and I'd like for you guys to be a part of that community, so join the Facebook group. Anyways, the last question comes from Facebook group, from Evolving Sideways, Nino Chino, Austin, dude, quit having so many nicknames. And his question is, do you, or do you not, like a do the cha-cha? That's not even the cha-cha. That about does it for the question and answer segment of this video, and that about does it for The Brandon Brownson Unscripted, episode 12. What is your comment question of the day? You don't have one. Instead, leave me a question down there to answer in the next episode of TBB Unscripted. I like answering your questions. It's my favorite part of doing these TBB Unscripteds. It's the reason why I keep doing them. So, leave me a question down there to answer next time. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, The Brandon Brownson, signing out.